Alright, what's up guys? Today I'll be going over the Smite patch notes for Season 4. It's a new season now. They did a lot of good changes, and they did a lot of bad changes too that I'll be going over. First of all, Vamana the little baby. I like the new remodel. His old one was fucking amazing, but this one's really good as well. It really fits Vamana. Now the skin, this Scotty skin, look, it looks like a kawaii skin. No thank you. The Nemesis skin looks pretty chill. The Xing Chen skin disappointed me, but it's a free skin for getting to gold in ranked, so. Yeah, Energy El Kwang, adapting OP. Nike Mastery skins. I'm not a big fan of Nike, but they look pretty good. Same with Uller. Now those are some good Mastery skins for Zapman. I was hoping this would be a Full Metal Alchemist reference, but it isn't. I was disappointed. And now we're gonna skip all the shitty recolors now. Could see Dodge. I'll not be equipping that if I get it. Vulcan Dance, pretty chill. Diamond Mastery. They're not that good though. A cool feature, but it's unneeded. The new loading frames. They disappointed me compared to the other ones that were in day mining. The new recalls again. The new wards, good for NRG. They won twice in a year. Last year they won two. This year was fucking badass though. Alright. Now the T-screen returns, but I don't know. The T-screen just looks ugly now. I'm glad that's back, but what can you do? At least we got our T-screen back. Now this looks sick. I'm gonna get stars for mastering my main. That's pretty good. But I think it's bad for the game because people will just be playing one god now, and I don't think that's healthy for Smite. Same with this. The ranked rewards, we already know them. Xing Chen and the frame. The ranked update, this should have happened a long time ago, alright? Thank you. Ranked pause, thank you. All these things are really good. Each one of these things. Except the leaderboards. No, I meant the god leaderboards. Because the god leaderboards, they're going to encourage people to play one god. Which isn't healthy for Smite again. It's a really cool feature though. Maybe it'll work out. Each split, there will be rewards available to everyone for simply playing ranked. This is healthy for Smite. This is good. Gem rewards. DM Brandon used to pay more gems, but alright. I'm not complaining. Spring split. Alright, the Clash map, we've already seen it. Let's not waste an hour. The Conquest map changes. Oh boy. Game start. Please, no. Minion spawns the entire jungle. I know what they're trying to do with this. They're trying to make jungle feel like actual experience. But you know what would have been really cool that not a lot of people have been talking about? What if the fire elementals and mid started at like 10 seconds in? Then you'll have something to compete over. Like, you'll be fighting against fire elementals and the mid camps before the wave hits. I think that would have been pretty cool. Just my opinion, though. I really don't like the entire jungle spawning as 30 seconds. This is a really good change. Should have happened a long time ago. Really hyped for this. Everything here is just stupid. The minion and jungle changes. The experience and gold rate around the map have been changed. Minion waves are now worth slightly less experience, while the jungle holds a little more experience. Regardless, if you miss a wave, you're gonna miss some XP while you could go into your jungle anytime. Now people, like, in ADC lane at least, the the support and ADC who have the most pressure, they're just gonna invade. They're gonna get red or the new attack speed buff for free, which isn't really attack speed. I'll get to that later. I think this is a really bad change. If you die at level 1, there's gonna be problems. A really bad change. Please fix Iris. Fix an issue where the jungle monster HP scaled at double scaling while dead. This is great. Yeah. Boars removed from the conquest map. Good change. Harpies. I think this is actually a good change here. I like this change. Elder Harpy. Now this is a bad change. Why 110 to 55? That makes no sense. That makes invading the backs more useless. Like, why? The protection reduction aura buff. Now, this seems really cool. Usually, I would say ADCs would pick... Not ADCs, sorry, my mistake. I meant supports would pick it up. Overall, it's a really cool buff. I'm excited to see it. Good change here. I don't know why they had to make it purple, though, because purple still attack speed, which makes it weird. XP increased. Base health decreased. Good change. Health per minute increased. Really bad change. Base health decreased. Why? Health per minute increased. Why? Like, fire elementals, I just don't like this. They rewarded fast rotations. They want to compete over fire elementals. First come, first serve. Like, it rewarded fast rotations, and it should still reward fast rotations. I just don't get this change. Oracle Heartbeat Camp new. When we began planning for Season 4, we wanted to focus on addressing some issues with the Conquest map. In the early game, there was a much heavier emphasis on Fire Giant side that led to the dual lane having less overall. The Oracle Heartbeat camp brings some of the early game focus back to the Gold Fury for the dual lane. Alright, that's all we really have to read. So the Oracle Harpy gives a vision of the Gold Fury. It's a really cool thing. I just don't like the design of the Oracle Harpy, TBH. I think the XP and... I think the gold value should be 50 at least. But that's just me. Like, this is really cool though, since supports are always awarding the Gold Fury. I like this change up, bro. It gives ADCs something to compete over as well, with their supports and maybe some jungle and mid rotations, depending. Good. Bad. I just think the gold value is really weird there. The Portal Demon, Now this is the one of the worst changes, next to the whole jungle spawning at 30 seconds. They want to that, they should have added like some 10, some 30, but I'm not complaining. Now, this... So you can't do nothing off of this. If you get it, it's like it's less valuable than a gold fury. So if you're getting it, the enemy team could be doing gold. If you do get this, it's only good for 1 or 2 backs. You're not gonna do anything off of this. And they could camp the portal demon as well and kill you right when you walk out. Does Iris know their own game? This change is just weird. Like, look at this. But spawn time, 10 minutes in. They should, if they want to, it should have been 5 minutes too, here. Respawn time, now this should have been like 10 minutes or 7 minutes or something. I just don't get this change. And why is it as hard to kill as the Gold Fury if you're gonna have for like 1 fucking minute? I don't get this change at all. Oh, why are we increasing the value of our legal furies? This is a bad change. Increase starting gold rewards. Like, why? Right here. Just stop right here. You'll need to increase this, please. No. Why? Why are you making gold furies more valuable early? Like, there'll be no comebacks. The person who gets gold fury wins then. I don't get this change. Like, they're even making it easier to kill. I just don't get this change. And they took out Hog for some reason too. Okay. This is the stupidest change so far. I'm not gonna even say anything. We already know why this is stupid. look at the base health decrease. Why? Consumables. Let's see. A new type of item comes to Smite as a consumable. The most powerful ritual are designed to enhance the late game experience of Smite. When your build was finished, well, that'll never happen now, because only one team will be dominating, but there was very few options for players to help end the game. Rituals will now provide more options, but at a very high cost. Let's see. Only usable after level 10, makes sense. Only use per purchase. 1 use per purchase, makes sense. Pride single use. Alright. Grouped with potions of my elixir. Of my elixirs, sorry guys. Alright. Flickering ritual. 750 gold. When activated, teleports you to a ground target. Up to 55 units instantly can be used. This is combat blank. Wait. I'll fix this. I'm gonna fix what this says. Okay, I think I fixed it, guys. This is for Ao Kwong and Zerkat. Actually, Ao Kwong already has a blink. Like, when his blink is down, he can now buy this late game, and he could still nuke you even more. I guess we want to make them stronger, though. I just think this is stupid. I guess it gives more viability to Zerkat, but any good player that's gonna use blank will just buy the actual relic, and they'll perform great with it. This is for Zerkat players or just people who don't know how to play Smite. Or if 4 people gank you and you get away for free, which is stupid. Frenzied Ritual. So, you could buy this every teamfight late game. When activated, it buffs all allies within 55 users, increasing their damage output by 25% on all targets and increases attack speed. Like, I just think this is a bad change over here. Oh wait, I'm gonna change the name to this. Bloated team fights for the team with more gold. Okay, high res. Well, we fixed 2 of these. Rallying Ritual, when activated, teleports you to the ally god of your choice at the 4 seconds channel time. Can be interrupted by hard CC and ritual is lost. Well, you're not going to use it when you're getting hard CC'd then. It teleports you to the ally god. I just find this another useless ritual. Maybe for newer players it'll be good, but... Or maybe when someone's ganking and they head to back, but... I don't see a lot of use for this. Revealing Ritual. When activated, provides your entire team vision. Okay, you know what this tells me? When activated, newer players who have no idea how to ward will just pop this. And if they're doing Gold Fury, we're gonna do Fire Giant. I mean, it isn't that bad, but I just don't get it. Like, just ward properly. This is one of the most hyped, I'm hyped for, Chalices. Chalice of Healing, I do not have to go back, they refill, max stacks 3. I can have these all day, like, all game I could just have these. They're amazing. I like them better than potions. Chalice of the Oracle. I mean, I'm pretty sure these refill too. This could be good for supports if they use it all game. Yeah. So I bet some supports or junglers will be using this, or even the mid laner for that purpose. Now they're increasing the duration to 5 minutes, like it was. Because you couldn't get like potions or wards or something. And you had to pop it right when a teamfight happened. These are good changes. This is healthy for Smite. We don't have to read this. Basically, they're combining the relic system with the old active system. Removed relics, Frenzy. It was a good relic, but people just didn't know how to use it. Scout, finally, useless. Pretty much useless. Aegis, final. Why are they decreasing the cooldown? I don't get this. Like, Aegis already takes no skill. Why are you... I just don't get this change. Again, this is good for Sakat players and supports who want to initiate. This is a good change. Previously known as Curse. So, healing is already pretty shit right now. Combat healing. We're gonna make it even more shit now. But they removed the slow. This serves one purpose. You have no choices. It's just a bad change. Things like this are, like, do high rates even play their own game? Hands of the Gods, previously known as Wrath. Now, it does not kill, now deals 300 plus 10 per level. Damage to a single enemy minion or jungle monster within 12 units. Alright, sorry for a second, within 12 units. Target will be the one with the highest max HP. The relic's cooldown will be reduced by 30 seconds if you kill a jungle mob with it. Inefficient auto attack canceling. I just don't get this change as well. Deals no damage to jungle bosses. Alright, we have to fix what Hog says. At least they changed it back to Hand of the Gods. Alright. Okay. I think we changed it. Heavenly Oh no. Did they really re-add the gas pedal? Well, this is a good change right here. I like this. Because every time you popped Curse into Sprint, it didn't slow, which was stupid. Really good change right here. Can be upgraded. I don't like this change, but we'll see. It could be a good change. Gas pedal a lot of pro players like. I'm pretty sure Zapman likes this change a lot. Magic Shell. Wait, why is it Magic Shell? Previously known as Shell. Base protection decreased. Alright, we're getting nerfs across the board for this. Expect to see no shells. Can be upgraded. Meditation. Alright, so we're getting 90 health. Okay. This really does nothing, but meditation's still good. The buff was unneeded, but oh well. Phantom, previously known as Phantom. New individual, this is good. Remove the base, and this is really good. Now applies 40% CC reduction. This is, I guess it fits Phantom, but there's no point for CC reduction if you build this then. And immunity to knockups. This is really good. To allies affected by it. Alright, good changes overall. 10 seconds seems a bit strong though. Maybe this should be like 8 or 5 seconds again. Purification beads, previously known as purification, can be upgraded. Cooldown. Alright, this is a good change because people needed beads way more often, most of the time in Season 3. Previously known as Thorns, damage reflect, increase, 40 to 50. High res hates hunters. 8 seconds. Now this is gonna be fucking broken. 8 seconds. And 100-second cooldown? Why? Oh well. Sundering Spear. Updated audio. Good. Protection and attack speed debuffs removed. Now increases damage taken by the target by 30%. Alright. Can I change this before I go on? Alright. Alright, I was just changing it to the actual name. Can be upgraded. Damage increases from 60 to 20 plus per level, and cooldown decreases from 120 to 100 seconds. Okay, so say Circa has blink in this. She's gonna blink, use this, do her combo, boom, dead. If she does that, she doesn't really even need Sunder though, so it's just used to focus one target down really hard every 100 seconds late game. Maybe it'll be picked up. It's pretty broken. Previously known as Teleport, increased cooldown from 180 to 200 seconds. So Teleport in Season 3 was picked up by lazy support to, not supports, sorry, lazy solo laners who don't know how to push up the wave before backing, or don't know how to proxy properly. Like, if you proxy and someone comes, you're gonna die. Gotta know how to proxy at the right times. Well, this is a good change, 200 seconds. Cooldown decrease from 200 to 160, another good change. Like, early game, this was too strong for people who didn't know how to play the game. Horrific Emblem. Using this item slows enemy guns within 55 units by 40% and reduces their attack speed by 25%. AKA, fuck hunters. Right? Wait, I'll fix this. Fuck hunters. Alright, we got that out of the way. Brazier of Undoing. A brand new relic is making its appearance in Smite. That's all we have to know. Using this item subtracts 3 seconds from all abilities currently on cooldown and restores 50% health and mana lost within the last 3 seconds. I think this is a really good relic. Say if a Hebo ults you, just pop this right after. I think it's really good. It gives you more choices. And enemy will be like, what the hell? Like, I really like this relic. I got this in the PTS, and I really like it. A good change overall. I like this. Might be a bit broken right now, but... Oh, wait. It can be countered by healing. That's weird. Oh, boy. The item updates, alright. Can now sort the store. New stat. This isn't a new stat, though. Why is the new pet stand? What? Wasn't penetration a raised statistic? Maybe it wasn't? Oh well. Bluestone is losing some total mana and gaining some MP5 to focus it more towards its tended role. Actually, this is a really good change. Congratulations, Hi-Rez. One of the first good changes this patch. Boomba's Mask. Boomba's Mask is seeing significant changes. Now, a lot of people don't like this, but I love this change. Alright? I hate when people split camps, and this is gonna change that. And now it's even cheaper, so you could just start Boombas in tier 2 boots and go wild. The true damage increase, the ability damage increase, this is all good changes. Like, sometimes you might still share camps, but this is a really good change. And my favorite part about this is Rancha's Mask for, wait, I'm gonna just skip that stall for a second. So, this is really weak, but for 500 gold, this is definitely worth. So, you could get this, and while you're rotating and getting assists, like, this is gonna make you really strong mid-game, especially with the 10% movement speed on top of your boots, like, and cooldown reduction. This is just going to be really good mid-game. I watched DM Brandon, and he really thinks this is gonna be weak, but I think he's underestimating the mid game of this. This has a lot of potential, like how the Urchin does. Really good overall. I like both of these changes. Junglers should be happy right now. Death's Toll is losing some power while gaining increased health and passive effects to focus more on its intended role. overall, with the crazy changes, this is really good. It's just a really good 6 to 8, 2 to 3. I like more sustain. I think it's a good change. Sands of Time. This star item is a hybrid utility item. Utility, just like Raichu, right? Why is there 10% crowd cooldown reduction on the star item? That's the first thing. I just don't get this. This is good. The passive 20 magical power, good. Like, this is gonna be used by most mid laners. Like, no contest. Sands of Time for the win. This is a bad change. Basically, you could look at it for yourself. Use it instantly. No more mind games. Really sad. Whenever you leave the fountain, you can bonus 40% movement speed for 15 seconds. I don't see this being picked up by, like, I only see this being picked up by the solo laner. I don't see it being picked up by the jungle. Maybe, I'm thinking, maybe it'll be picked up by supports too, but they really need... I just saw something. They could get the Watcher's Gift, and then they could get Swift Wing. Yeah, that would be OP. Look at this. Faster rotations. Yeah, just get Watcher's Gift, back at 800 gold, get this, and you'll be helping your team more. Watcher's Gift. Move to 5 HP 5. Bad change. A5. Alright. Buy Watcher's Gift every game. Definitely buy Watcher's Gift every game now. This is just too much. Alright. Tiny trinket, a good change. Bad change. Why? Good change. A bad change. Why? Don't increase the lifesteal. Please. Good. I think this is a good change, but it's really strong. We'll get to that later. Alright. Pygrathum's piece. I just pronounced that 100% wrong, but Pygrathum's piece has always been okay at doing a few different things. Well, let's not even read this. Now it does everything. Decrease cost. Why are we decreasing the cost if we're making this one of the most OP items? It adds 200 mana for no reason. And allies with 70 units gain 15% magical lifesteal and 30 magical power. Or why? The mid laner is gonna pick this up every game now. There's no reason not to. I don't know if high-res even plays their own games sometimes. Like, this is just a bad decision design-wise. Increase gold, increase cost diamond. Yeah, this is a good change. Actually, look at Bankrupt's talent. This isn't gonna be picked up. Who cares? Pick up the dead. Deal damage to an enemy and array at max health. You gain a health shield. The shield caps at 20%. So we're gonna give a Blood Forge, but you don't have to kill anyone. This seems really strong, but it seems really expensive. I honestly don't know how this is gonna fit into the meta. Oh, I'll just do more testing on the PTS. This could be a really good item. Decrease cost from 760 to 650. Decrease cost. Increase cost. This is a stupid change. Before Obsidian Shards, Beard the Magus was always picked up in Season 2. They nerfed it because it was just always getting picked up, so then we picked up Obsidian Shard. But you're gonna nerf that too? Why? Oh, what? Because they're majorly buffing Diving Rune. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what this says, and this is really good for the game. Wait. Alright. I think we fixed it. 50% reduced healing and regeneration for 8 seconds. Okay. This will be picked up every time a healer is in the game. To shut them down completely. And they added penetration. Really good item now. Spirit Desolation. AKA, I'll fix this. You're going to decrease the cost by more than 1k because you fucked up the item. This isn't even worth 2,700 anymore. Like, you could get this for 2,400 gold, Diving Rune. This only gives 70 power and 10 CDR. Why would you ever get this? This is the weakest mage I am now, or one of the weakest. High Res does not play their own game. Like, fuck the balance team. Alright, we're gonna see what they did to Voidstone. Celtic items. I think they're a new Pantheon too quick, but the Morgan was pretty cool. Like, kit-wise, she was cool. I didn't like her design, but that's fine. I love her ultimate. It's amazing. Stone of Binding, wait. Before we even get into this, we already know Druid Stone, it's strong. Wait, why? Sorry, guys. What? Okay. Alright. What the hell? Of Isaac. Okay. Stone of Finding is a new bridge item for guardians or mages. 20 magical power, 30 magical protection, 30 physical protection. AK, when you're getting blown up early game, get this in the solo lane if you're playing a mage. Or if you're fighting, or early game mid, like Dynasty Playhelm, I could see this item. Now, this is a really bad change design-wise. Successfully hitting an enemy god with hard crowd control will place a buff on all allies. 10 penetration for 5 seconds. For all the items in the game, this is a really confusing passive. This is just bad design-wise for Smite. Not healthy. One of the worst changes. And they're encouraging locking down mid laners even more. It's a shame. For 1,700 gold, really cheap. Sage's Stone. 400 gold for a magical power 20. magical protection against the mid laner, of course. Stone the Flail, 70 magical power, 40 magical protection. Anytime you would be dealt more than 30% of your max health by a single magical ability, that damage is instead reduced to deal exactly 30% of your maximum health. I think the cooldown is way too short. This should say 90 seconds, not 60. This need to be in the game since Rod's really strong, and Thoth, and any god who could snipe instantly. But I think this ability is good for this This item is good for the game, but this should have been 90 seconds. Wardstone remove. Oh, now built off of the Druid Stone, I meant. Alright, this is fine. I don't think this is gonna be built, maybe by Ares, but it needs some buffs. New passive, alright. Any god affected by your ability heals out, gains 20% increase physical and magical power. This seems really strong. I hope this helps healer. Actually, I don't hope it helps healers. Like, fuck healers. Season 2 was a nightmare. But this might be good for all you hell mains out there. I really hope it helps you, but we'll see. Jade Emperor's Crown. Let's see. Enemies within 55 units of you have their physical power reduced by 30. I still think this is a weak item for what it brings. I think there's better items. I do not think this is going to be picked up at all. With these statistics, it's not going to be picked up. This is a really bad change. Why are we doing this? Now, I just want to thank Hi-Rez. Like, not for increasing the price. I think that's stupid. This part is horrible. And it should stay at 75 power. Please, change this back in the PTS. Every 10 seconds, the pendant activates, subtracting 1 second from all abilities currently on cooldown. People would think this is strong, but it's not that strong. It's just really good design-wise, and it's just a really reliable item. Especially for mages who just want to constantly burst. Or if you want to lower your cooldowns. Like, this is good item design-wise. I love this item. It has a great design. Good job, Hi-Rez. But really, put this price to like 2,750 or something, or even 600, like, and increase it back to 75 or even at least 70. This really doesn't matter. Rod to Hootie is still strong. I don't know why they're buffing it though. Alright. Good changes. Good change. Good change, doesn't matter. Good change. Good change. And good change. This needed to happen. Yes, but it is cheaper. But it's harder to start with now. And there's a whole bunch of new things too. I just like that it's cheaper. Maybe you could get like one more potion or something. A lot of people don't like this change, but I like it. Especially that you won't be seeing a lot of Warlock Sash because you'll see this crazy item over here. Wait. The magical power and health tree now branches into a new side with crowd control reduction added and mana removed. Let's see. 50 magical power. So basically, this is not going to be picked up. Alright. Oh, this is a tier 2 item? Oh. This is really good for a tier 2, if it does. I have to recheck that. I might be wrong on this, but as a tier 2, this is pretty good. Ooh. Crowd control reduction's pretty weak. No one built into it season 3. Doesn't matter. Gem isolation's still going to be used on Poseidon and Kukulkan and God's like. Because if you don't have gem isolation or any setup with Kukulkan, you're not going to hit that ultimate. Magical Quins. I could see this on Freya. Oh yeah, I was right. See, it builds off of Deceptor. Your abilities deal bonus magical damage to enemy gods equal to 5% of their maximum health. Well, rest in peace, Warlock Sash. I think this is gonna be really strong on gods like Freya. We're gonna see. I don't think this is as bad as a change as people are saying. Like, it's gonna be strong, but it's not gonna be broken. 5%, but only once per god ability. That's why I'm saying Freya is gonna benefit a lot from this. And magic. But remember, it's abilities, not basic attacks. And that's why I'm saying Freya. Alright. Right, healing. Alright. Okay. This does not matter. If you are in combat, you're fine. But combat anti-healing is gonna just majorly shut this down. Why is this reduced? High res, please. Actually, I hate healers, so okay, good change. Yeah, high res just doesn't know their own game. Emerald Ring, decreased cost from 690 to 650. Good change. Increased cost from good change. Increased cost bad change. They're redoing telekinesis ring. Whew, expensive. Pick up on Freya every game. Okay. We get high res. You want us to pick this item up? I think this is the most overpowered thing. 2,400 gold. Basic attacks. Like, this is gonna be crazy on Freya or any ADC mage. Good thing they removed Kronos' Hast and Fatalis, though. It doesn't matter. Removed attack speed. Ooh. Like, you know what I hated about Solier? or I loved about Solier. Sorry. I liked the old passive. It was a good design-wise choice. You get burst healing for collecting stacks. That was good. You had a choice to collect stacks, so while in combat, you couldn't get bursted down easily. This changed the whole item. This should just be a new item. Like, this is good for warriors, but I don't get this. Like, warriors who usually get Death Toll is now going to build into this probably. Like, we're talking about Bolognas, or maybe some Ravens too. It depends. Raven's passive with this is gonna be bloated. Mace, decreased, good change, good change, horrible change. Titan's Bane, why are we increasing this? Oh yeah, because we increased Obsidian Shard, because fuck penetration. Oh wait, I forgot about Diving Rune being OP now. Decrease cost, alright. Alright. I think this is good because you're sacrificing more to counter healers. I like this change. The Crusher. We might see this on ADCs now, or even Bakasura. Successfully hitting an enemy god with a basic attack will just subtract 1 second from all your abilities currently on cooldown. Oh wait, this can only every 5 seconds. Damn it. Just imagining someone like Holly constantly doing it and rolled up like every second. Rip the dream. I don't know how this is gonna play out though. I have to wait. Decrease the cost. Decrease. Alright. Good change. Good change. Assassins and Hunters have had bridge items, high velocity, leaving warriors with fewer choices. This is like the cost of Ichabod. Wow. Physical power. This might be a good early game for a lot. Yeah, I could see warriors rushing this. Anytime you hit an enemy god with an ability, you are healed for 2% of your max health and mana. Yeah, this is gonna be rushed on every warrior now. Like, we're gonna see, like, we're gonna still see, like, Bluestone and whatever, and that's Stole, but we're gonna see it built into Gladiator's Shield, Boots, maybe, after that into Solier, and then Breastplate. Like, things like that would be really cool. I don't know yet. Well, I guess we'll see. Decreased cost, that's good. Too expensive. Physical power, this is a good change. This is a weird change. Another weird change, alright. This is a good change. Ansile's just garbage. I think it'll still be garbage though. I would usually say this is like a stupid change, but like Transcendence hasn't been getting picked recently. They're trying to help it, and I get where they're coming from. Decrease cost from. Alright, bad change. Bad change. I just don't like anything that builds into Frostbound. Doesn't this build into Frostbound? I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Runeforged Hammer, aka, I don't even need to explain this. We fucked up Runeforged Hammer again. Okay. Another Celtic item. This looks like something people would try to start with. Gives no movement speed, so it's not gonna be picked right away. AKA a useless item so far. Looks useless to me. Just looking at this isn't gonna be picked up. This is useless. Decrease cost. Buffing Ozzy. Well, 780 was weird. Isn't a big buff, so I guess I like it. Short bow. Alright, people building to Kaivel too much could change. Hunter's bow. Okay. Now this is, I just don't like this. Every successful basic attack increases your physical power by 10 and reduces your... This is for physical ADCs to box against magical now. Same thing as a Kaivel, only against magical. Why? Like, maybe they should have made a Kaivel for magical against physical. That would have been really cool since they could box, but usually magical ADCs are a lot stronger late game, and they apply more pressure. Well, depending on the ADC you're playing, but isn't like a 1-to-1 ratio of balance. So this would be a really hard topic for the balance team to go over overall. But this is, I think, a stupid change. Maybe it'll be good since the buffs to magical ATCs. Because this is for physical. It says physical power. It can only be built by physicals, I believe. Movement speed. This is what I like. Good change. For each enemy god within 55 units, aka similar to Aphrodite passive, stupid, bad design wise. Why are we changing Heartseeker? To go on Arachne, we like the old passive, bring it back. I don't want this. Wait, every single at 5 stacks, next ability consumes and deals bonus damage to 1% of your physical power. So this is still an early game item, but they're doing. Why are they doing scaling on early game item? I don't get this. This makes zero sense design wise, gameplay wise, any wise. Hi-Rez does not know what they're doing with this change. That's what it tells me. Cost increased. Alright. Let's make crit even hard to build into now. We're increasing the cost. We're getting rid of the good passive that should have been buffed. I mean, actually fills me with joy usually. Maybe assist rage, but usually joy. Chance, but this is not going to be picked up that much. I don't see this getting picked up at all. Shrunken, good change. Even though Wind Demon, this is still a really good change. Even though Wind Demon's strong, they're not gonna. Good thing they're gonna nerf Wind Demon. Hey, 10% attack speed. They buffed Twin Demon. Alright, let's see. Poison Star, a 15% attack speed. Ancient Blade, 550. By the way, Poison Star is still not going to get picked up. Previously known as Ritual Dagger, removed ult passive. 20% cooldown, reduction on all your relics. We already put more cooldown. I mean, decrease the cooldown on relics. Why do this? I don't think it's gonna get picked up. Maybe in Change of Windblade, but I doubt it. It's just really good. Like, Windblade's really good for supports. I love that. Aston Vitalis. Hey, let's add 10 penetration on Hassend so we can make Freya stronger. Hey, fuck you. Okay. 30 to 20. I think this is more of a buff still, especially for Freya. Road physical penetration, wow. Increasing attack speed, added movement speed. All enemies within 55 units have their attack speed reduced by 10%. Maybe it'll be picked up by... I'm thinking this might be picked up by ADCs. Like, I already tried it out against like a diamond player while in Apollo matchup, and I just dominated. I don't know why, but he built Poison Star early, so maybe that's why. Like, he did everything normal, but built Poison Star. I replaced this with the Kaival and the normal build, and just went for the late game triple crit build with Devours, and I just dominated. Wait, or did I do the old Zapman builds with the Aussie? I have to check that. Anyways, this is a weird item. It could be good, it could be not. We'll find out. Decreasing the cost. Cloak is hard to build into. I like this change. Decreasing the cost. Alright. Spirit Robe was too strong. This is a good change, even though it's a big nerf. Like, people did not know how strong this was. Decreasing the cost of Magi's Cloak. Magi's Blessing. I don't know if it's gonna be picked up, but it might be. This is a good change for Magi's Blessing. Decrease the cost. This is good for supports. Good job. This is still a useless item right here. Iron Mail. Never build into this. Bad change. Why are we making it easier to build into Breastplate of Valor? Okay. This is a good change right here, at least. Breastplate of Valor need a nerf. This is a good change due to the thorns. This is a bad change due to thorns. Reduce physical protection. Okay. Add time MP5. Decrease CCR. It doesn't matter. Anytime you receive the physical damage from a god. Again, this is really bad design-wise. Maybe it's not that bad, but I don't know. Like, it's not as confusing as the other passive, but I just don't like Diam. I guess it'll be feared away from you. Maybe it could be a really good IM. Who knows? I guess we'll see. Wait, how much does it cost again? I forgot how much special armor costs. Oh well. Decrease cost. Why are we making Bulwark of Hope easier to build into? Increase cost. Good change. A good change right here too. All of these changes good. Actually, no. This should still be 100 though. Good change right here. Tales of the Rentless. Alright, I'll tell you right now. This passive's too confusing. Don't build it. I don't like the item design-wise. I hope it... this is basically Magi's Blessing. Only... you have to bait stuff. But if you read the whole passive, it's just too confusing. I don't like the passive. Especially for newer players to get into the game. This is not approved by me overall. Decrease cost, good. Good. I do not think this was needed. I think this is another confusing passive for new players. Bad change overall. They should have stuck with the old passive, but they should have, buffed it, maybe a bit. Because Oni Hunter's Garb had a really good design. Shochen's Kaza, if I'm correct. Cost, 2,400. 60 magical protection. AKA support who want to stay dual lane and support their ADC. Okay. I still don't think this is gonna be picked up unless Ares picks it up. Stone of Gaia. If you are knocked up, you are going to die. This does not matter. Most of the time, you're gonna die. Stone of Gaia had a really good concept and design for its old passive, but it was just bad due to the anti-healing meta. Please change Stone of Gaia back. Just please change it back. Shield of Regrowth. I kinda like this item because it's a fun utility passive like it says. This is gonna be picked up by healers now, which I don't like. But I think this is a fair trade overall. I think it's a fun item, it should stay a fun item. I like this change. Gauntlet of the Beast. So, I don't like this change. Why are we putting... I just don't understand this change. Just remove this from the game. I'll even do it for high res. What? Wait, did I do it wrong? It's back. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just think of this as removed from the game, please. Just remove this. God changes. Boundless healers. Let's see. AK. We're just buffing Aphrodite. This is a good change. Apollo. Best change this patch. He can now clear the wave again, and his global presence has been nerfed. That was Apollo's problem. So, as an Apollo main, I really like this change. I've had 2 to 3 Apollo matchups up in the PTS on different accounts. I just love Apollo. right now in its current state. AKA, Bakasura's ult was already good. The problem was the rest of his fucking kit. Like, true damage good. I would even say the jump is good. They just had to buff a minion. Or maybe lower the cooldown on his jump a bit more. This is a bad change. This is just going to be broken right here. This, I love this as someone who plays Jung a lot. This is a good change as well. Alright. Why has this been happening like this? Like, oh well. That sucks. I'm so I'm so I'm so tired right now too. So. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm smart, right? Alright, we changed it. Rip Kronos. Rest in peace. So, he need this to stick and to box. That's how he box. Don't worry, we're gonna put the cooldown to 15 seconds now since we made this ability useless. It's just for sustain and more powerful abilities now, depending on your passive. Wait, I'll fix Erlang too, and I'm an Erlang main, so this is gonna be fun. Removing his cripple. Rip Erlang. This is a good change. Nerfing her early game, because her late game's gonna be crazy now. So make her early game even harder. That's good. Good change, Iris. I don't even want to go over this. They nerfed Guan Yu across the board for no reason. It's just sad. They don't even know their own game sometimes. Like, maybe his heal, like, this was justified. This was not justified. Why are we nerfing him? Please, undo this. High res. Alright, so I'll just tell you what all of this means without reading. We're nerfing Hell even more, and Hell's gonna have more adjustments in the PTS. That was confirmed by High Res, by the way. Alright, we're gonna add 75 power to Hercules. We're gonna decrease the mana, but his heal. And why is this the same icon? Anyways, this is getting nerfed across the board, most of it, except the 15 seconds, which is stupid since he gets, like, I don't get this. Oh well. Increase physical power scaling. Why are we buffing Humbats after last year? Like, he was a really, really good assassin. Top 5 all season long. Or even the top 3, I would argue with. Good nerfs. Any Jingwei nerfs are welcomed. Any Khepri buffs are welcomed, but why is Scrap's Blessing nerfed? Like, after he ults someone, they're gonna be bursted down anyways. Even if he's in position, people dive. This is a bad change overall. It just scaled down, like to 110, 105, 100, 95, 90, like that. This is a bad change. This is a buff to Medusa, and all buffs are welcome, especially this one. But this one, I guess it'll help with their boxing, but I think they had to focus more on the acid spray for the early game relevance to clearing, especially with the current meta. Alright, now Niza. Good change, good change, good change. All around the board, good changes. All Nike nerfs are welcomed. I did not know this. Good thing they fixed it. Nerfs to Ra. He was too strong. But these are the wrong nerfs. They should have nerfed his ultimate to cooldown and scaled it down. Rolling Assault, cooldown increased. The owl ranks, good change. Increasing damage from consuming 2 poisons. This is good, and this is good. Scotty. We're gonna nerf Scotty for no reason, you know. Regardless, this is more of a nerf, in my eyes. This was needed. I don't like the attack speed. Not the attack speed, the movement speed penalty, the hastened. This is good. Good job. All some Wukong buffs are welcomed. And this, I made a Reddit post about this, like twice last year, and it got like over 200 views. And I even talked to like 2 high-res officials about this, about changing it. And I said either physical power or physical penetration. Thank me for that. Like, I'm pretty upset I ain't even getting credit for this, since I'm the one who thought of changing his passive to this. Oh well. Anyways, his ultimate, good change. Let's buff. These Susano buffs are alright. It's because he's a really fun character to play. Alright, I welcome these. We're gonna nerf Sylvanas since Panda-like did so amazing with him, right? Good job, Panda-like. Good job. Good Terra nerfs. Actually, wait. Yeah, these are. I was like, what? These are nerfs, alright. Good job. And now, let's do something that'll hurt. This is a bad change. Just why? Like, they're giving him CC and removing some of the fun from his kit. Like, you should have did this to Ra. This should have been the nerf to Ra, not Thoth. Thoth was perfect. This, I guess, matters for pushing towers, but we're gonna talk about this. Ra should have got this on his ultimate, not Thoth. Thoth could be CC during his ultimate, and people have to realize that. Even though he could do it at far distance, it was really fun to do as well. There was no reason for the increased cooldown, especially. That's the main thing I want to point out. Anyways, this is my review of the patch notes. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed watching, subscribe to my channel, and peace. Malcaster is out.